Hello and welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into something that pretty much shapes our entire online world every single day: digital marketing.
You know the feeling, right? You're looking up a new pair of shoes, you close the tab, and then boom, ads for those exact shoes start following you everywhere. That's not a coincidence, it's not magic, that is digital marketing in action. And we're about to break down exactly how it all works.
So, at its heart, what is it? Well, to put it simply, it's any kind of marketing that happens on the internet or an electronic device. We're talking about everything from the search engines you use, the social media feeds you scroll, and even the emails that pop up in your inbox. They're all part of this huge system connecting businesses with you.
To really get why digital marketing is such a big deal, we have to look at how it has completely rewritten the rulebook for how businesses reach people.
The difference between the old way and the new way is just night and day. Think about traditional marketing, like a TV commercial or a billboard. It's like shouting a message into a giant crowded room and just hoping the right person hears it. It's super expensive, and honestly, it's tough to know if it even worked. Digital marketing, on the other hand, is a targeted conversation. It's precise, it's interactive, and you can measure pretty much everything.
And one of the biggest game changers here is the cost. I mean, a national TV ad campaign can cost a fortune, putting it completely out of reach for small businesses. But with digital, you can run a super targeted campaign for a tiny fraction of that cost. It's completely leveled the playing field, giving businesses of all sizes a real shot at competing.
And this all boils down to the power of precision. With digital, businesses can get incredibly specific. We're not just talking about age and location. We're talking about targeting people based on their hobbies, their online behaviors, even things they've bought before. And because every click and view is tracked, you can see what's working and what's not in real time. It's a two-way street, a genuine conversation between a brand and its customers.
So, how is all this precision and engagement actually done? Well, it all comes down to a core set of tools that make up the backbone of pretty much any digital strategy.
The main tools for building a lasting presence are what we call organic channels. First, you've got SEO, which stands for Search Engine Optimization. That's all about getting your website to show up higher in Google search results. Then there's content marketing. This is creating useful things like blog posts or videos that prove you know your stuff. And of course, there's social media, which helps you build a community and talk directly to your audience. These three really work together to build trust over the long haul.
Now, on the other side of the coin, you have pay-per-click, or PPC. This is where you find those ads right at the top of a Google search. See, unlike SEO, which can take time to build up, PPC is all about paying for immediate visibility. It's a really powerful way to get traffic to your site right away. But, as the name says, you pay for every single click.
Okay, so you've got all these tools, but how do you actually use them together in a smart way? That's where something called the marketing funnel comes in. It's basically a strategic framework for guiding someone on a journey from being a complete stranger to becoming a loyal customer. This journey usually has three main stages. First up is awareness. This is when someone discovers you exist for the very first time. Next is consideration. Okay, now they know who you are and they're kind of interested, trying to figure out if your product is a good fit. And finally, you have conversion. That's the magic moment they decide to click buy.
And here's where it all connects. We map our digital toolkit to that customer journey. For the awareness stage, you're using those wide-reaching tools like SEO and social media to get noticed. During consideration, you build trust with more detailed content, like emails or case studies. And to drive that final conversion, you use direct persuasive tactics like a special discount or a personalized offer to seal the deal. Now, with all of these channels and strategies flying around, there is one single element that sits right at the center of it all, acting as the foundation for everything else.
This quote just says it perfectly. Your website is the foundation of your online presence and the central hub for everything you do. It's not just another channel, it's your home base. Every road, from your social media, your emails, your ads, they should all lead right back to it. It's the one piece of the internet that you completely own and control.
Think about it. On social media, you're really just at the mercy of their algorithms. But on your website, you control the entire experience. A professional, clean, easy-to-use site is just fundamental for building credibility and guiding your visitors exactly where you want them to go.
So, just how important is a well-designed website to making all this work? Well,
It's not just a good idea. It is 100% essential. It's totally non-negotiable.
So if you only take one thing away from our explainer today, let it be this. In today's world, digital marketing is no longer a nice-to-have. It is an absolute necessity for any business that wants to grow. Period. Which really leaves us with one final, critical question to think about. In a world where your customers are searching, sharing, and shopping online every single moment of every day, can any business truly afford not to be right there with them? Thanks for watching.